you could be wasting your money, wasting your time, and even wasting your life. Being tired prevents us from achieving our full potential, and every day we try and fit our work, our schooling, and our personal life in a mere 24 hours. I'm Trey Lance, and I'm here today to urge you guys to take more naps. My 4 main points are that naps help reduce your stress, they help improve your judgment, help increase your productivity, and they also help boost your immunity. So my first main point is naps help reduce stress. So I'm sure many of you guys have taken a really stressful class. Currently, I'm taking calculus, which is a stressful class for me because it's one of those classes where you get a 72 on the test and you're really happy because it turns out the class average was a 60. So I was studying and working on this class day in and day out. And I was just getting really stressed out. I was getting tired when trying to study for the class. I then eventually started taking naps, and I soon realized after I started taking naps, I felt better, I felt less stressed, and I could focus better. And then I eventually started doing better in the class. And I truly believe it was because I started taking naps. So according to Martha Minute, who is a writer for S&I Skilled Nursing, wrote an article that stated, naps help reduce the amount of stress hormones in our body due to the fact that naps lead to a boost in mood. Moving on to my second point now of the increase in productivity. An article written by sleep.org states that many companies are allowing employees to take naps in order to help them reduce their stress, which will then lead to them having more energy to be productive while working. One big company encouraging this idea is Google. Google uses these things called energy pods, and they've been made by Metro Naps. They are designed to help you take the optimal nap, so they stick you in the perfect position so that you have good blood circulation, and it relieves pressure off your back. And it also plays ambient noises to help you fall asleep faster. Then, when it's time to wake up, it gives you a slight vibration. Other places are also encouraging people to take naps as well. My sister goes to Stanford University, and they have energy pods available for the students because they believe that when students take naps, it'll help students become more productive. Another interesting fact is that it doesn't take very long to get the benefits of a nap. According to Harvard Health, just in as little as 6 minutes, you can see the difference in performance with a nap. However, the optimal nap time is about 20 minutes. Additionally, in 2009, Harvard Medical School reported that a midday nap has better effects than sleeping longer at night or even taking caffeine throughout the day. And this is because when you nap, it helps rejuvenate your brain, which then can lead to an increase in memory as well as creative thinking. Moving on to my third point is that naps help improve your judgment. So have any of you guys ever regretted something like making a bad decision or rash about something because you were tired or maybe woke up on the wrong side of the bed? Well, according to Christopher Barnes, who is an associate professor at the University of Washington, who has done lots of research on sleep in the workplace, says that when we're tired, our judgment becomes impaired and that we're more likely to produce unethical behavior. And so when we're tired, not only does our judgment become impaired and we produce unethical behavior in the workplace, but it also can put us in life-threatening situations. For example, the National Sleep Foundation says that when we're tired, we're more likely to be in an accident because being tired impairs our driving ability because we're not able to make as good of judgments, and we also have lower reaction times. But one way to counteract this, they say, is to take a nap. Because when taking a nap, you become rejuvenated and refreshed, and you're able to make better decisions and judgments. And by taking naps, we can hopefully increase our judgment skills, that we make better decisions, and we have better control over our actions. Finally, last but not least, my fourth main point. Sleep deprivation can increase the release of pro-inflammatory markers and cause immune deficiency, says Natasha Fuchsina, a board-certified internal medicine doctor. Counteracting this with napping during the day for a period of several days improves the immune system and cellular function. For example, a study in 2015, the researchers used a crossover randomized study design to examine the relationship between hormones and sleep in a group of 11 healthy men between the ages of 25 and 32. The men underwent 2 sessions of sleep testing in a laboratory where meals and lighting were strictly controlled. During one session, the men were limited to 2 hours of sleep for one night. For the other session, subjects were able to take 2 30-minute naps the day after their sleep was restricted to 2 hours. Researchers analyzed the participants' urine and saliva to determine how restricted sleep and napping altered hormone levels. After a night of limited sleep, the men had a 2.5-fold increase in levels of norepinephrine, a hormone and neurotransmitter involved in the body's fight-or-flight response to stress, but researchers found no change in the norepinephrine levels when the men had napped following a night of limited sleep. The lack of sleep also affected the levels of interleukin, which is a protein with antiviral properties found in the subject's saliva. The levels dropped after a night of restricted sleep, but remained normal when the subjects were allowed to nap. So today, I talked to you guys about why you should take more naps. My 4 main points were that naps help reduce stress, naps help increase your productivity, and naps help improve your judgment as well as boost your immunity. So I encourage you all to start taking more naps, because naps aren't a waste of time, and they're not just for kids, not just for the elderly, and not just for the ill. Everyone can benefit from taking a nap. Thank you.